Hey folks, how's it going? Jax here. We're going to keep running, have a little bit of fun with the Demon Hunter storyline. I'm playing my Vengeance right now, and this is a pretty great character if you want to solo some content. Definitely drop back, check out my other videos to see the previous chapters of the Stormheim questline or any of the other Broken Isle storylines, if whether you want to see them here on my Demon Hunter or my Paladin. Definitely check them out and hook me up with a subscribe. It really helps me out and helps really kind of establish a little more audience on YouTube. So I can't say enough. Those subscribers that have signed up to date, I really appreciate it. So thank you. All right, on to chapter 3. The Will of Thoringnir. In the summit of storms, the dragons await. Born of the gods, they will test your will. They roost above Hydrashal, where their children serve Durkagir. But they are no allies to man or Vicrol, and so you must earn their blessing as they see fit. A friend of yours awaits in Hydrasal, no doubt searching for the answers you now possess. Go to her, and together you will test the might against the storm. Alright, so we're going to go take advantage of this mana saber and start our way down into chapter 3. Chapters are pretty straightforward. You're going to see between 25-30 minutes on average, and it's a really well leveled out stream here. Stormheim is an excellent zone within itself. How it fits globally in the Broken Isles. The Vicrol, I always kind of question a little bit. They're always a little quirky. But let's see who we've got. It is Commander Lorna. It is good to see you, Jamin. Greymane sent me away to scout this village for more information on the Aegeus. I haven't gleaned much so far, other than that the locals here don't seem so friendly. Of course, when are they ever? I hope your search fares better. Perfect. A grapple a day. So these trials are what will get us the Aegeus. And the next one is on top of that mountain. That may prove problematic. The only way I see up the mountain is through that Vicrol city, and the gates are shut tight. We may be able to grapple over though. If you don't have a launcher, I managed to wrangle a spare one from one of these Vicrol. I'll scout ahead and see if I can get a good spot to get in. Grab the grapple launcher. I did that in chapter 1. And go do some hopping around. Additionally, check in with any green exclamation marks, tag up with them, and they will provide you with essentially a new flight path, or as we see on Argus, a little more than a flight path. Alright, so a grapple a day. Again, this is key. This is where you want to have your grapple launcher if you haven't unlocked flying for a lucky devil like myself. We're just going to cruise through here. Alright, Lorna, what's going on? Psst, over here. That looks like it'll do the job nicely. Let's get to work before we're spotted. Now that you've got the launcher, we should be able to infiltrate the city. It looks like there is a good spot to grapple onto on the wall just past us. There's a vantage point on the top of the ridge. Once we get in, I'll try to slip past the guards and get a look at the mountain path. I'd appreciate if you could make some distractions for me. If all goes well, I'll meet up with you in the upper city. I accept that generally. Weather the storm. I've been doing some nosing around, and it looks like these Vicrol are making regular trips up the mountains themselves. They've got something specialized gear for it, so while we're here we should take some. I'd recommend finding some climbing threads to keep your grip on the slopes, as well as an oiled cloak to keep out of the rain. Also, it looks like they carry enchanted lodestones, which seem to keep the lightning at bay. You should probably grab one of those too. Alright, I gotta go collect some of that, hey? Looks like that'll be the right stuff anyway. The grapple point is on top of the tower. Sure, grapple away. That's an example of the grappling gun. You can run around if you're being pursued. You can see there's this extra point here, but I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with it. This is where I have to go to get my enchanted lodestone, and we're going to do just that. Suddenly, this dude is sleeping. In combat where? With this? Flying's a pretty significant time saver. If you can make it happen, definitely make it a priority. We're gonna dip down here. Challenge this dude. Here comes the freeze. Let's go to work on him. Works. There's our climbing threads. And finally back to this oiled cloak, and we are in shape. Or we're in A shape. I don't know if it's the shape. Interrupted where by what? Yeah, I'm slowly getting hit by something. Here we go. A storm drake scale. Collect some drake scales, hey? Take a think about it. How many? 50. Holy cow. Sure, there's a path available. Alright, we'll see how many we get from one. Not one to feign quest. 9. That's no problem. Of course there's a path available. I can fly there if I need to. There we go. Probably didn't like that as much, did you, big boy? Nine, that's better. Drakes aren't going to catch my scent. Come on. You should have seen the look on those Vicros' faces when you came sailing over their wall. I could see that launcher coming in handy with a lot of places. Best hold on to it. And that's totally true. Hold on to it as long as you can. Find everything to go up the mountain. Yeah, that's going to be an upgrade as far as the cloak goes, but I'm probably going to take the trink. Nice. I gotta get that haste higher. Haste gotta be over 20% for vengeance, folks. Impalement insurance. I've got bad news. Those harpoon launchers up on the walls might cause us some problems. If they can't get us all down here, but once you start climbing that path, they're likely going to try to skewer you. If you use that grapple launcher, you should be able to get on top of the walls and dismantle them. Watch out for the drakes, though. Alright. Well, again, I'm not super worried about it, but we'll do what we can. 7. Wow. Come get me here, big boy. That's 12. That's progress. Alright, Drake, time for you to go to sleep. Good thing I didn't end up using that. I'm going to clear these bags out a little bit. Alright, what's going on there? These bags are a mess. Yuck. Let's make this happen now. Old rings, never going to use those. That hood, that's not going to get used. Some 870 relics that are tied. Old trinket, never going to use that. Most of this. Fear 705, 600s. That 660 I might keep for sentimental reasons. Carrying a lot of boots. Yikes. All these hoods. What am I going to do with that? Oh well, that's progress either way. Let's go pick up some BOE. It's a cloth. Alright, let's go cruise back and shut down one more of these. Right here. There we go. That sneaky Worgen captain just takes off on me. Okay. God King hasn't won yet. Let's take these dragons back. Impalement insurance. I bet they never saw that coming. Seems like we've got no shortage of obstacles left though. Well, the bridge option is out. You still got that grapple launcher handy? It looks like we can get across from the top of the tower over there. First things first, though, we'll need to deal with the big ugly sitting out front. You take point. Defeat Gunlog Scaleheart in Hydrosol. Then climb to the top of the tower. Turn in these. Built to scale. A 1% upgrade? That's not much of an upgrade, is it? But that's what it is. All good. Oh, I totally expected this big ugly up here. But I guess not. Climb the tower. Well, we're gonna fly the tower. Good enough. Lorna, what are you thinking? Well, there's no stopping you, is there? Nice, 108. That's a big deal. Above the winter moonlight, you should have a good vantage from this tower to grapple over to the mountain path. I can't help you once you're across, but you should be able to take it all the way up to the top. I hope you're able to find what you need from the dragons up there. Who knows what the God King has done to them. Grapple across from the tower and climb to the top of the mountain. You know, we'll take that under consideration. But there's 2 abilities here at 108 that get available, and I'm going to try Spirit Bomb. Yeah, we're going to hit Spirit Bomb and see what happens. That at number 5, maybe. So Spirit Bomb, consume all soul fragments within 25 yards and then explode. Afflicting nearby enemies with frailty for 20 seconds and damaging them for 32,000 per fire fragment. You heal for 20% of damage you deal to enemies with frailty. So it's pretty impressive. Should I appease this? What should I do here? Grapple to the mountain path complete. Now let's go. We're just gonna fly. Whew. I remember this. Not miss Nathan by jumping past most of this. Alright, here we go. Vithir says, lower your weapon, outsider. I do not wish to harm you. You are here for the trial. I'm afraid you might be too late. This battle with these Fellscorn has taken its toll. I'm too weak to grant you the power you seek, but perhaps you may be able to help. Through brute force and corruption, the God King has taken the power you seek, but there may be hope for you and the Thorgnir, Demon Hunter. With the aid of fell powers such as I've never seen, the Fellscorn are corrupting our young and seeking to enslave the Thorgnir. Their leader, a demon of great power, has captured our mother and seeks to bend her to the God King's will. Find her and free her from the demon's grasp. Only then might Thorgnir regain our power and grant you aid. Wings of Liberty. When the Fellscorn assaulted the nest, the Thorgnir fought bravely to save our brood, but the demonic allies proved too much and many of us were captured. Even now they work to corrupt my brothers and sisters and turn them to their side. Please, outsider, free them from this fate. I can do that. Finally, Fury of the Storm. The Fellscorn who ravaged my brood were once Drekkajar, a tribe with whom we shared an ancient pact. Now, under the influence of the God King, they forsake their oaths and strike at the forebears of their coveted drakes. They should answer for this slight. Awaken your fury, demon hunter, and take the battle to them. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you guys gotta gear down a little bit here. It's gonna hit you with a feared. And we're just gonna go. Ooh. Fantastic. Let's call it what we're trying to do here. There we go again. I was nearly broken. You have my thanks. You bet. Forgnier Refuge. Okay. Gonna knock down this one. That sounds great. Yeah, that's a good sized demon. Off we go. Right off the bat with that. That bumps my health up a little bit. Nice, that one's done. I'm free. You are a true savior, outsider. Yeah, you bet. Nice. Anything else up here I should be aware of? Nope, pretty empty. Alright. Wait for those two to get close. We're just gonna keep rolling. I really thought there was one more. Alright, let's turn in this. Heart of a Dragon. I'm relieved to hear that our mother is safe. I'm sure she will wish to thank you herself. That's great. I've still got one more, at least one more. Dragon to free. It could be in here. Or maybe not. It's Fathenir. Yeah, go ahead. Hit me with your fell fame. Come on, Ooker Dooker. Let's do this, bud. Hey, we'll take a ring upgrade. Some crit, some mastery. Absolutely. Thought our level slowly creeping up here. 758. We're on our way. Sure. Alright. Well, we're going to take a little break from this right now, folks. I'll be back with part 2 shortly.